Cap pretending.
This is the skull bone.
The skull?
Skull. All these pieces are skull bone.
Yeah.
The skull bone here, posterior in the occipital area. This is the top of the head.
Yeah.
This is the suture
Yeah.
up there, the top of the head.
It's the inside.
This is the inside. This is the temporal bone, or here.
This is the ear canal. This is the ear canal, and this is the inside.
This is what we call the petrous bone of the temporal. And this is another.
This must be the parietal bone. This must be the middle meningeal artery.
Excepting it's very
See?
thin.
It's the middle meningeal artery.
I don't know whether
this
it's
must be the
child or not.
temporal bone inside. You see the middle meningeal artery branches coming there. So that's what it is.
See how thin the bone is?
Yeah, very thin.
It may be a child. I don't know.
How old are these?
Well, it's very difficult to tell. Must be very, very old.
Without dating, we
Yeah.
cannot tell the exact age.
Very, very old bones. But exact, that's all we can tell you at this time. This part, the superficial part, is worn off like flaky material. So
See,
this would
eroded
indicate
here. It's the erosion of
tremendous number of years.
superficial
The
part.
body, the bones is in the under the ground, so it's been there for a long, long time. That's all we can say.
Would you say more than 50 years easy?
There's again presumption. We cannot say with certainty till we
Yeah.
have some more evidence, which we don't.
What's the next step in the investigation?
Well, we'll see whether any other incriminating evidence is there, and of course investigation into the past to see as much as possible. But if it is going to be, if the anthropologist determines it's about 50 or 60 or even 70 years old, then whoever is all an old story of historical importance.
Again, this is the burial plot, so in burial plot we don't know
Yeah.
when the last burial was. So then we'll have to look into the circumstantial evidence to say when was the body buried there
Yeah.
and how long ago. So the historical investigation rather than morphological investigation.
It's a very, very interesting story, but at a certain point, this has happened so long ago, the fact is a burial plot, so it may not come up with something definite. As it is, I don't see any evidence of foul play.
There is no gunshot wound here
Yeah.
or any injury here, but besides that we cannot say.
If there was a hole here, then it's a reasonable assumption to say it's a gunshot wound, but I don't think we have any evidence to support that.
There are no obvious wounds or anything like that?
No.
Or trauma? Okay.
Our forensic odontologist said this is most probably a young person. Wisdom tooth is still erupting.
Impacted.
It's not come out yet. It's probably about 13, 14, 15, 16 years old. And that's all we can say.
Was he able to tell you how old that one might be?
Must be about 14, 15,
No.
16.
How old is the book?
Well, that looks like a very, very old 50, 60, but I really cannot say for sure. That has to be determined by an anthropologist, so that's all I can say.